I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Real quick, we want to talk about, well, a whale, a mega crypto whale bought Solana, supposedly. Remember, whale games, we'll go over it in a second. PayPal got subpoenaed, and Disney, in an article, mentioned 2 altcoins, possible partnerships in the works. So a lot of very important ideas to cover in this video. Bitcoin, the 4-hour chart, yesterday, we were looking at this price action, literally mid-video, it started to break out potentially. You had some volume come in, but now you've entered the patterning again. So this is a failed breakout. One idea is when this happens, you're either looking at a bull trap, which could pull the price a lot lower. However, remember on the weekly, we're bullish, macro bullish, as long as 31,800 holds, a little bit of a pullback would be healthy, and Bitcoin buyers should jump in to push his price higher. Now on the 15-minute chart, right? So we went from a ascending triangle to a rising channel. So previously we'd seen this October, November 2020, we saw this rising channel and it broke higher and Bitcoin took off to much higher prices. Percentages say that this is supposed to break lower, but it has broken higher in the past. So we're watching Bitcoin, always watching Bitcoin every day. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my leverage trading group. If you want to join the leverage trading group, all you have to do is go to cryptorev.net, use leverage 100 coupon code for $100 off, use leverage 200 for $200 off. Like, just planting the seeds, and people are taking these ideas and just running with them. Pretty cool message just got from a buddy of mine that has been in the leverage group. I taught him about Bitcoin, and now he's in the leverage group. He nailed 276%, 182%, 100%. But then I scroll down and I read his message. Here he nailed 214% on Link. And he said, this is from the last 8 days. Now, Fidelity, director of Global Macro, says Bitcoin is exponential gold. Bitcoin is designed to go parabolic, yes. So $4.5 trillion Fidelity director. And they got Fidelity, so they're so involved in Bitcoin. They've got mining facilities. They've got a lot going on. They're definitely ready for Bitcoin to rally. CZ came out and said, hey, 4-year cycles. There's 166 days until the Bitcoin halving. And historically, we've always seen parabolic run-ups in the year after the Bitcoin halving. Now, we've seen some upside because of the spot Bitcoin ETF hype, FOMO, mania. Will we still continue work higher the rest of the year? That's the question. Arthur Hayes, who is the former founder of BitMEXC, he came out, and again, this guy is a whale, right? Go to Google, and how much is his net worth? $500 million. Well, this one says $3.6 billion, right? Here's 600 million. And in crypto, it's tough. You know, where's his money at? How much is actually in cash? How much you can see? What is his net worth? The bottom line is he's a whale, right? He's very intuitive. He called double-digit Ethereum past market cycle. I'm like, double-digit Ethereum? There's no way. And it hits $88. He's been pretty spot on. He's very crypto savvy, economically very intelligent. But as a whale, does he project this idea because he wants to tell everybody he's buying Solana, or does he do it for exit liquidity, right? Because when you're a whale, you need people to buy to sell your stack into, right, for the best profits. So he says, fam, I've got some embarrassing news, I must admit. I just bought Solana. I know it's a Sam coin piece of dog crap, L1, that at this point is just a meme, but it's going up and I'm a degen. Let's freaking go. So Arthur Hayes comes out, crypto whale, and he says, hey, freaking buying Solana. Now you go to Solana's, and now remember, we talked about Solana. We posted it in group this many times, ridiculous amount of time. It's up 144% max profits, and it's still holding its own at $44, right? And so there's actually some news on Solana, but again, one idea just with the whale idea with Arthur Hayes is you have to think he's not going to, he bought a lot sooner, right? He needs, if he did buy down here and he's looking for exit liquidity, he needs the buyers to jump in. But there's also some news we'll talk about right here. So Solana's Jupiter exchange is set for a token launch. So the swap aggregator announced at Solana's breakpoint that JUP is coming. The majority of the tokens are going to the public via airdrops and a token sale. So Jupiter, it's been a leading DEX on Solana for quite some time after the death of Serum due to the FTX collapse. JUP stands to fill the hole and offers a new opportunity for Solana DeFi. 40% of the upcoming JUP tokens are going to be airdropped to Jupiter Exchange community. On these airdrops, just a thought, and like you'll get crazy emails about this stuff, and like there's so many vulnerabilities that people fall for in this market when the idea of I could be eligible for some free coins. You just don't want to give out a bunch of information, right? When it's like if you give out too much information to the wrong person, you will get hacked. You will lose a ton of money. So just be very cautious. Do not ever send crypto and think you're going to get it back. You just have to be your private keys. Make sure and keep them private. Obvious ideas, which I maybe don't go over as often as I should, because I potentially have been doing this for years. Hopefully, hit that subscribe button. Make sure I'll keep you guys updated daily. Make sure subscribe to the channel, like the video. But this protocol's internal tracker reports $103 million in volume over the past 24 hours. As far as Jupiter's swap aggregation service has been buoyant by a recent uptick in Solana DeFi activity. So JUP airdrop is coming. This Twitter post, they talk about 40% of the community growth. There are going to be 4 rounds of airdrop distribution. So I mean, look into it. There might be more airdrops coming. There's a locked token sale. 20% of the coins are going to be sold, and then the team and strategic reserve keep the other 40%, and they're vested, so they can't immediately sell. Just something to be aware of. PayPal subpoenaed by the SEC over PYUSD stablecoin. I'm just like, already? Like this PayPal stablecoin just came out, and SEC subpoena. So really this doesn't go into a whole lot of detail, but they are cooperating with the SEC in connection with this request. Now, Disney, big name, and Square-backed games, Tap, Immutable, IMX, and Polygon, Matic for Ethereum scaling. So, Immutable, their ZK Ethereum virtual machine announces a flurry of GameFi titles ahead of the mainnet launch. So Immutable, where they've got a gaming-focused Ethereum scaling team, they're receiving a flurry of interest in Web3 games, seeking to launch its upcoming Polygon-powered Layer 2 rollup. So they announced on November the 2nd, 3 new titles, including Sail Wars, a multiplayer strategic war game backed by Disney China and Alibaba Cloud, among 27 investors. At least a dozen game developers have now committed to building on Immutable's ZK Ethereum virtual machine. So this is very hype driven. They said IMX is up 8% in the last 24 hours. I'm very big on GameFi. Immutable, if you look at the market cap, it's $821 million. So it's a decent sized coin. It's kind of heavy. It's the number 52 coin, right? Can IMX do a 20x? It's very possible. These coins, 10 and 20x, those are solid gains. Like when you look at these coins and you're looking at your risk, like there's always a percentage of your portfolio that you want to put in higher risk coins, and then some that you want to put in lower risk coins. You can't be mad at 10 or 20x from IMX, right? Could do more, who knows? But the most important thing is if you look at the IMX chart, it hasn't taken off yet, right? So you drew this trend line. It really needs good volume, and a breakout of this level. And then you could see about 100% run up out of IMX, right? With, again, 10, 15x, 20x, very possible with IMX in the future. Also, again, they mentioned Polygon. Matic is going to have tremendous amount of upside as well. So those are another 2 coins I want you to write down on your list and make sure and chart them. And when they break out and start moving, like when these coins take off, they take off. GameFi, gaming in general, there's a strong use case for these cryptos in gaming. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.